Okay, this is actually campsite 3 in Hatchet Lake. There's Hatchet Lake. It's time to make the half-a-mile trek out to the junction. Going out to the Greenstone. It is a long uphill. I'll try to turn it on. It's a pretty long hike along the lake just to get to the junction to where the trail splits to go to Todd Harbor or climb back up to the Greenstone. Beautiful sunny day. As you can see, the trail's really rocky and slow going. But there's some beautiful views along the lake here. The two ladies headed out about 5-10 minutes ago. They wanted to get up out of here, which I don't blame them. Told them to take their time. It rained last night, evening actually. It didn't rain overnight, but we still have wet tents, some wet clothes. So all three of us are running heavy this morning. Here's the actual campground. This is where you first enter the campground. I'm gonna try to get it to get a picture of the campground sign. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be coming up on the junction post here shortly. The post says this is 0.2 miles. I believe that's to the very first campground sign. The campsites in here are pretty spread out, so I think it's closer to 0.3 of a mile. But as you can see, it's beautiful here at Hatchet Lake. A lot of people come here, and there's, I think it's 4 miles. At this junction post, I'm going to turn right, but if you were to continue on, it's about 4 miles to Todd Harbor. Another beautiful place, but that puts us going in the wrong direction. So actually, I believe I'm gonna have to turn the camera off. Caught up to my ladies, and since these are public videos, I try real hard not to get people on them, because they don't want to have to worry about the release forms and everything. Yep, here's the junction post. Now from here, you can go right down that trail, and it goes around the end of the lake and goes to Todd Harbor. Another beautiful hike. Talked to some people yesterday that came from there. They're going up to Greenstone. Now right here it says Greenstone Ridge, 0.3 miles. I don't believe it. But here's a idea of the climb, and this is just the beginning. We go all the way to the top. Okay, I had to let a gentleman go past me. Wanted to take a video of this climb. It's like this all the way up, but there are several people ahead of me, so I won't get a lot, but this gives you the idea. This is the notorious climb out of Hatchet to the Greenstone. And it just goes up and up. As you can see, I'm sure GoPro's picking up the terrain. I doubt it sees the water through the trees, but we still are going way up there. So after climbing all the way up then, there's this. It's a switchback, a rock formation there that we're getting on top of. But when you're climbing out and you get to this, you're real close to the top. Okay, I am up, out. Took a breather. Ishpeming Point, 3.8, that lies. Hatchet, 0.5, I think that lies too. West Chickenbone Junction, that's where we're going. It says 7.2. My Garmin's never been less than 8.3. So, this is it. On the way. West Chicken. Oh yeah, I'm about 4.5 miles from Hatchet. This is one of the more spectacular views on this trail. I don't know how well GoPro's picking it up, but I believe that's the end of Lake Siskiwit, or Siskiwit Lake. And over here between the trees, you can see the other end of the island. There ain't too many views like this. Breeze is nice. And now I head back down. Ahead of me is the worst switchback on this trail between Hatchet and West Chickenbone Junction. Goes down into the Valley of Bugs, cross the river, climb out, and when we climb out, we're only 1.5 miles or so from the junction. Some beautiful country. Unfortunately, you don't see a lot of these views on the Greenstone, but the Greenstone's a trail, and don't let anyone tell you it's an easy trail. It's a lot of up and downs, not like the Manong, but it is a tough trail. A lot of people come here and they want to cross the island, and I don't have a problem with that. I'm leading 2 ladies right now, never been here, that wanted to cross the island. They're doing great. They are fabulous. But it's a tough trail, and it takes its toll on people. These 2 ladies got great attitudes, and they're moving right along. They left early. We took our lunch break here. They took pictures, and one of them let her tent dry on the rocks for half an hour. So here it is. Now it's time for me to get after it and catch up to them. And that quickly, I'm back into the green tunnel. Okay, I'm at mile 5.1. Just came out on another one of the few spectacular views on this trail. There it is. That is an awesome view. Awesome. That is something else. Okay, I'm at about mile 6.5, coming on to another one of the few views from this trail. I will get up here and I'll take a panorama in a second, but here's a taste of it. We're not quite to the top yet. In about 0.2 of a mile, we got the switchback of switchbacks into what I lovingly call the Valley of Bugs. There's a nice breeze up here. There's a side trail that goes over the other ridge to look at Canada. But that is Siskiwit Lake. On the far thing, you can see the ridge. That's Houghton Ridge. That's the beginning of Siskiwit Bay, which goes off in that direction. And the breeze up here is beautiful. Over here, I don't know if GoPro's picking it up. We're starting to see Lake Ritchie. Intermediate lakes in between the two. Like I said, I'm about 0.2 of a mile from the dreaded switchback into the Valley of Bugs. 8.4. There's the trail we came from. This is the West Chicken Junction, it's called. That way would be Lake Ritchie. That way we came at Hatchet Lake. West Chicken and McCargo Cove that way. East Chickenbone, or continuing along the Greenstone straight ahead. 8.4 miles.